Namaskar students. Today we'll discuss about the application of factor theorem. Actually, this type of the polymer is factorized by you people using splitting middle term. But we have to experiment something new also here. So first of all, we are going to factorize it by splitting middle term. Then we'll verify by factor theorem. Okay, let's see. First of all, when we have to factorize it, let it be py. It is polynomial in y, so we can write here py. So py, that is equal to y square minus 5y plus 6. Well known to you people. When we are going to factorize a polynomial using the method of splitting middle term, first of all we would like to multiply the constant term with the coefficient of square term. Hereby coefficient of square term is 1 and 1 into 6, that is 6 only. Next step is we have to select factor of 6 such that the middle term will be either sum of the both of the factors of 6 or difference. Hereby that will be sum, because the product of constant term and coefficient of x square is positive. When the product is positive, we take the middle term as sum. When the product is negative, we take the middle term as difference of two of the factors. So let's see. Hereby 6 is number got by multiplication. So 6 can be written as 6 into 1. Now we'll check. We'll examine here whether the difference of these two factors of 6, sum of these two factors of 6 is giving 5. No, because 6 plus 1 will become 7. Examine another one. 3 into 2. Now again see, one factor is got to be 3, another is 2. Now check for its sum. Is the sum middle term? Yes. So we'll write here y square plus, it is minus, as minus here, so we'll write here minus only. यहाँ हमें कुछ भी disturb नहीं करना है. The sign over here we'll have to take the same. Now in bracket we'll write the sum of two factors with y. So sum of two factors will become here 3 plus 2 y plus 6. Again expanding it, we'll get y square minus 3y minus 2y, that is plus 6. Now we'll pair it up. Pairing it, we'll get one pair over here and another pair over here. Now we'll take common if available. If available, then we'll take common. If nothing is common, then we take 1. So here both where we are having something common available. So we can take y. Common from here, this will become y minus 3. You know very clear how to take common? Let's see. Y square minus 3y can be written as y into y minus 3 into y. So both here y is available, so we'll take y common. Then what will be left? Y over here minus 3 over here. Y minus 3 is got to be now in the bracket. Same work we have to do for this also. We have 2 y and 6 minus or plus whatever. Since minus is there, so we'll take minus 2 common over here. What will left? It is y. It can be written as 3 into 2. So 2 is taken out common. What will left here? 3. Remember, if minus sign is taken common, then while we are placing them inside the bracket, minus term will become plus and plus term will become minus. So for this we have got minus 2 in bracket, again y minus 3. One thing more to be taken in care. Let's see what was got after taking y common over here is same here also. If it is, then we are right. Not available, then we have done somewhere mistake. So we have y minus 3 over here as well as y minus 3 over here. We'll take both of them finally common. So y minus 3 is taken common. यहाँ एक चीज और समझ लें. This is considered to be one term and this is considered to be another term. In this term y minus 3 and in this term y minus 3. It means y minus 3 is common both here. So we have taken here y minus 3 common. After taking y minus 3, ये तो हमने ले लिया बाहर, बचा क्या y. ये भी हमने बाहर ले लिया, बचा क्या 2. So this is the factor. This is the factor of y square minus 5y plus 6, y minus 3 and y minus 2. Now we'll take another method, that is factor theorem. So using factor theorem, well clear to you. It is well clear to you. While using factor theorem, we have to take the value of variable which can make the polynomial 0. Is 1 0? In other way, you can see if PA is 0, then x minus a is factor. If PA is 0, then x minus a is factor. It means we have to take again Py, that is equal to y square minus 5y plus 6. Now take care. We have to examine with all the factors of 6. Okay? All the factors, we have to examine with all the factors of 6. So 6 has different factors, 1, 2, 3 and 6 itself. 6 itself. Again, we have to take care either positive 1, negative 1, either positive 1 is 0 or negative 1 is 0. Either positive 2 is 0 or negative 2 is 0. Either positive 3 is 0 or negative 3 is 0. Either positive 6 is 0 or negative 6 is 0. So that is our guess. That is our guess. When we'll do it practically again and again, so we will not be puzzled over here. We have to approach direct. We can approach direct. So we'll examine here with 1. If we are putting here y is equal to 1, let's see, it is our rough work. Let's see, 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 6. We have 1 minus 5 plus 6. Is it equal to 0? 7 minus 5 is coming to be 2. It is not equal to 0. So it is wasteful material for us. We will not put it here. We'll see the next one, that is minus 1. We'll put minus 1 over here. So putting minus 1, we'll get minus 1 square minus 5 into minus 1 plus 6. Minus 1 square is plus 1. 1 minus 1 into minus 5 will become plus 5 plus 6. Is it coming to be 0? Not equal to 0. It means minus 1 is also not a factor of it. Minus 1 is also not a factor of it. Reject it. All these are to be rejected. So we'll guess for 2. In the same way, if we are going to, now I am telling you how to guess fast, not to write always, because the teacher is not going to see this, what you have done. Teacher has to see over here only what you are doing. So we'll examine with 2. With 2 we'll get 2 square, that is 4. 4 minus 5 into 2, 10, and it is 6. We have now 6 plus 4, that is 10 minus 10, that is equal to 0. It means this is to be shown here. For what purpose is being served, for what value of y or purpose is being served is to be written here. So we can take here 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6, that is equal to 4 minus 10 plus 6, that is equal to 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. So PA is 0. What we have taken here? P2. P2 is taken by us and P2 is coming to be 0. It means x minus a, that is 2, is a factor. X minus 2 is a factor. Now we'll examine for 3 also, because polynomial is second degree, so it can have 2 zeros, 2 factors. It can have 2 factors. So we have to check for the next number also. Let's see for 3. So as I have seen, this can be also become 0 for y is equal to 3. So we'll check again P3. This is now 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6. What we are having? 9 minus 15 plus 6. So it is 15 minus 15 coming again to be 0. It means when P3 is 0, therefore we'll write here P3 is 0, therefore y minus 3 is a factor. Y minus 3 is a factor. Remember, it is y minus 2, not x minus 2. Y minus 2 is a factor. In this way we have seen that we can factorize the given polynomial by splitting middle term. It is the use of factor theorem to get the polynomial factorized. Now we'll factorize this polynomial in both of the ways, splitting middle term and using factor theorem. So we are going to take first of all again splitting middle term because it is short, and for that purpose we will have little bit space. So px, that is equal to 6x square plus 17x plus 5. Again the same process, multiply the coefficient of x square and constant, we'll get 30. So we have 30. We'll examine again the product of factors of 30 which can give the sum as 17. So again we'll get 30 into 1 factor, that is purposeless because 30 plus 1 can't be equal to 17. Next factor can be taken by us 15 into 2. So 15 into 2 and 15 and 2 are added up to get 17. So it is purposeful. We can take here 6x square plus 15x plus 2x plus 5. Now again hereby we have to take common. In this group we have to take common, and from this group also we have to take common. To take common here, one thing again I would like to tell you for short approach, when we are going to take common, the common will be only that which is HCF. Which is HCF. HCF is taken out common, and for that is base of it. So what we can take common? Common can be only HCF, but to go or in our way, that is 6x square can be written as 2 into 6 into x into x. Again we can write 1 also, 1 into 2 into 6, sorry 1 into 2 into 3 into x plus 15 can be written as 1 into 3 into 5 into x. All these are multiplied form. So we can take that one common which is available in both of the terms. So we can take this 2 common and sorry not 2, we can take here 3 common. 3 here, also here, x available here, also here. So we can take 2 and x, 3 and x common. Taking 3x common, what shall be left? It will be 1 into 2 into x means 2x. That is 2x here left. And you have taken common from here 3 and x. What is left? 1 into 5. That is 5 only. So plus 5 is left here. We can see here is nothing common other than 1, because we can write here 1 into 2 x plus 5 into 1. So 1 can be common. Nothing is common, then we have to take 1 common. Remember, the 1 is taken out common, then we have 2x plus 5. Again we have got it binomial, 2 terms. One term this is considered as a whole, another term this is considered to be whole. Now again we will see what is common over here. Again we can have 2x plus 5 common. Taken out common. This is taken out common when what is left here? 3x. This is taken out common from here. We have 1 only. Okay, 1 only. In this way we have got 2 factors. One is 2x plus 5 and that is 3x plus 1. This was using splitting middle term. Now for using factor theorem we have to do something bigger than that. I would like to have the space, that's why I am going to rub it. First and foremost we are going to write again the polynomial, that is 6x square plus 17x plus 5. This is to be factorized using factor theorem. Again I would like to ask from you people to recall factor theorem. Factor theorem says the factor is x minus a if pa is 0. X minus a if pa is 0. It means x square should be made free from any coefficient other than 1. Any coefficient, because we need in the form of x minus a. The x minus a can be only when there is nothing here other than 1. So we have to make it also in this way. We'll get every term divided by 6, so you'll get x square plus 17 upon x plus into x, 17 upon 6 into x plus 5 upon 6. Again remember what had I said in the previous part of this question, previous question I had taken here. We have to guess the factors from here only. We have to guess the factors from here only. So this, because here it is 1 into 5.6 is 5.6 only. So we'll again take 5.6 factors, 1 upon 6, 2 upon 1 upon 6 and 5 upon 6, 1 upon 2, 5 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 5 upon 3. All these are factors of it. 1 upon 6 can be factor of it, 5 upon 6 can be also factor of it. How it is so? We can write 1 upon 6 into 5, that is 5 upon 6. It means 1 by 6 is also factor. In the same way we can check for all these. So every one here got to be factor. Now we will start examining with each and every roughly. Let's see. We are going to examine with 1 by 6, but hereby you should use little bit mind that if we are taking positive value of x, we can't get 0 because this will be positive, this is positive, this is already positive. The positives are added, we can't get 0. For positive, for 0, one of them must be negative. In this way, I would like to advise you people not to go behind the positive value of x. So we'll take negative values of x. Let's see. First of all, I am going to examine with 1 upon 2. Okay, 1 upon 2. You can take in serial 1 upon 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 6, 5 upon 2, 5 by 3 and 5 by 6. This is not very important fact, but it is made by me for our comfort, nothing else. Now we are going to examine with minus 1 by 2. Plus 1 I have told कि प्लस 1 से आपका पर्पस सर्व नहीं होगा, क्योंकि सारे नंबर्स अगर पॉजिटिव होंगे तो उनका सम 0 नहीं होगा. सो विल एग्जामिन फॉर नेगेटिव 1 by 2. लेट्स सी p minus 1 by 2. Check it. Minus 1 by 2 square plus 17 upon 6 into minus 1 by 2 plus 5 upon 6. It is coming to be 1 by 4. It is 17 minus 17 upon 12 and it is 5 upon 6. Take LCM. 12 is appearing here. 3 minus 17 plus it is 6 2 times 10. So it is now 13 minus 17 upon 12 not equal to 0. It is not equal to 0. So it is to be rejected. We will not go behind it. We will check for minus 1 by 3. We will check for minus 1 by 3. So that will become again p minus 1 by 3 is being taken. That is minus 1 by 3 square plus 17 upon 6 into minus 1 by 3 plus 5 upon 6. This will be, see it, check it clearly. Now minus 1 by 3 squared up will become 1 upon 9. This is positive. 17 upon 6 is positive and 1 upon 3 is negative. So product will be negative. This will become 17 upon 18 plus 5 upon 6. Now take LCM. 18 is coming to be LCM. So it is 2 minus 17 plus 6 3 times. It is 15. So it is coming to be minus 17 plus 17 upon 18. So it is coming to be 0. It means this is to be copied over here also. This is to be copied. Which is correct, that is to be copied over here. Which is not correct, that should be left. So we'll write it p into 1 minus 1 by 3. That is equal to minus 1 by 3 square plus 17 upon 6 into minus 1 by 3 plus 5 upon 6. I am telling you process to get marks. Without showing it, if you are going direct x minus this is factor, then you will lose marks. So we have to show this part also. After that I will remove that. 1 by 9 minus 17 upon 18 plus 5 upon 6, that is equal to 18 over here, 2 minus 17 plus 15, finally it is coming to be 0. Therefore x minus PA0, then x minus a is factor. So x minus of minus 1 by 3, that is equal to x minus 1 by 3 is factor. It is a factor. X, it is factor. So if it is factor, go again the basic concept of the polynomial. We can take LCM to have 3x minus 1 upon 3, that is 1 by 3, and 3x minus 1. So this is our additional matter. Polynomial is this one. So we can declare here. 3x plus 1. We can declare here 3x plus 1 is a factor. I think it is clear. Now I am taking 5 upon 2, but negative. So we will have 5 upon 2 negative, that is squared, plus 17 upon 6 into minus 5 upon 2 plus 5 upon 6. What shall we have? 25 upon 4 minus 85 upon 12 plus 5 upon 6. So taking LCM will get 12 only. 4 3s are 12, then it will become 75 minus 85 plus 6, 2 times 12, so it is coming to be 10. So it is 85 minus 85 upon 12, again coming to be 0. It means x minus a, minus of minus 5 upon 2, that is equal to, is a factor, we can write, is a factor. Or take LCM, x plus 5 upon 2 is a factor. Or we can take 1 by 2, find out, we will get 2x plus 5 is a factor. So if 1 by 2 into 2x plus 5 is a factor, it means 1 by 2 is a factor and 2x plus 5 is also a factor. Therefore 2x plus 5 is a factor. Now we'll check with the previous one. Both factors were, one was 3x plus 1, another was 2x plus 5. So it is also obtained by the factor theorem. Therefore we can write this polynomial as 3x plus 1 into 2x plus 5. That's all for it.